Hi Scorpio, this is Nyonjo from Truth is Changed to Ro, and I'm here to do your spring equinox reading. So spring equinox happens from the dates of March 20th through June 20th. So that's Aries season, Taurus season, and Gemini season. So yeah, let's get started with your reading. So I usually shuffle, use these as clarifiers, but this card came out, it was just sitting. So the Death card. So it's an additional message for y'all, Scorpios. This is your card. This is your card about transformation, change, and all the things that comes with it, including fears of change, resistance, being open and welcome to it. This is kind of what this time period is about. So it's an additional message for y'all. So your overall message for Aries season here is abundance and bond. So what I'm getting is maybe you feel like there's a certain way that it means to be successful, a certain way that it means to be fulfilled, and a certain way that it means to feel happy. So it's this attachment, to a certain way of being. And definitely this time period is going to challenge that. And kind of push you to live outside of those expectations of what, you could be just limiting yourself as well. Like, oh, this is what it means to be successful because this is all I can really move towards. So, or like, you can, but is it enough? Is it enough? Is it actually worth it? So your cards for this time period are the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So, yeah, definitely with the Hangman reverse, it's this kind of impatience that's happening. Feeling really impatient, and as a result, not seeing how a different perspective is needed in order to move forward. So you feel like you deserve this abundance, or you want this abundance, or you feel like it should be ushering in. But maybe you don't realize you already have it and it's present in your life, and it's just being a factor of it is just not being totally living in gratitude for this little, maybe kind of the small things that are really abundant in your life and fulfilling. And because you're just trying to get more and more and more, but the more you actually get to the more, you realize that the foundation that you've created is probably the most legitimate and valid way of being connected to your higher purpose, to what it means to feel happy. I got a lot from that one card. And with the Six of Wands here, it's like it's a sense of confidence. And I think once you have this different perspective, you'll feel very confident in order to communicate it and actually know what needs to be. You'll feel confident in being decisive about your communication around how you want these things to appear into your life. So let's do some reading here. Ooh. So you have the Two of Pentacles and the Sun card, which is beautiful. And the Two of Pentacles, I think that's just speaking to sort of trying to juggle a whole bunch of things, trying to juggle a whole bunch of obligations, trying to make a decision, and also kind of feeling all over the place. So I think right now, because you're kind of in the moment of transitioning to a different viewpoint, to recognize the abundance, you feel like you're not really sure what to continue to hold on to, what is actually energetically fulfilling, what actually is financially beneficial. All these things, you're just kind of like not sure. And it feels like with the infinity sign here, it feels like it's a forever term period of negotiation, when what you really need is a different mindset. And with this kind of confidence and this decisiveness as a result, the Sun is just emphasizing this message of exposing a different mindset, but also feeling a sense of happiness from moving away from what initially felt like you were obligated to. And that could be thinking you have to be with this person, with a partner, feeling like you have to be with a partner, like meaning feeling like you have to be with a certain person, or feeling like guilty or weird or unsuccessful because you don't have, you're not in a relationship or with, other people, or a relationship or around a certain friend group or whatever. But the Sun card is going to expose what actually is fulfilling towards you. And with your overall advice card here for Taurus season, or sorry, Aries season, which is March 20th to April 20th, is I meet resistance with kindness. So it's asking you to be gentle with yourself during this time period. And I want to read it, but I'm getting not to. I think it's a pretty straightforward message. Be gentle with yourself throughout this process, and that's going to be a part of that changing perspective is a gentleness that happens with it and not a forcefulness. All right, so your overall message for Taurus season, which is April 21st to May 20th, is healing and death. So the death card comes here again, which is also your card again. And I think maybe you feel like you've been going through the same thing over and over and over again. And you're like, I thought I was healed from this. I thought we were good. I thought I was done. I mean, the whole point of healing is that there's some things that you're going to have to come back to and kind of stitch up again. That's what I'm getting to say. To stitch up again. And with the death card, with your energy, it's like you need to do it in your own way. You need to heal in your own way. Not in a way that, like I said, with the abundance and the bond card of just being attached to a certain way of doing things. It's saying do it in your own way, in your own fashion, that leads to a complete end and new beginning. Because part of you coming back is maybe you haven't learned that lesson, or you haven't dealt with your healing in a way that feels natural. So if you're trying to sew up your wounds, your emotional wounds, with materials and tools that only fit another person, that wound is not going to close. It's going to open up again. Yeah, I'm starting to feel emotional, so I think that's what it is. That's what it is. So your tarot cards are Star Reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. So yeah, this is emphasizing what I was just saying. Having a sort of difficult path towards healing. And with the Queen of Swords here, I think it's saying the Queen of Swords is someone who's very decisive, very blunt, and very straightforward about what she wants to manifest into her life, how she wants to go about things. So I think it's asking you to carry this energy. I mean, it could also be like someone who has air-like qualities and someone who has air-like qualities of that decisiveness, concreteness, the bluntness, and the straightforwardness. That can feel off-putting for some people, but I think it's really good because you can see here in this card, this queen is able to kind of tackle this bird, to be able to tackle and control, have this sense of self-control and restraint that is required to be able to actually, with the Seven of Cups here, actually move toward truth and cut away the illusions, or cut away the illusions and the sort of what am I trying to say? The options and the possibilities that seem, that seem fulfilling, but actually, there's only one true cup that's present. That feels good. All right. So yeah. So with the so you have the Empress reverse to clarify, and the Sun of the Knight of Swords. So the Empress reverse is talking again about this abundance, and part of this healing process is part of this healing process is not being dependent on other people's opinions of what it means to be healed, and depending on other people to nurture your garden and to fulfill you, in all the ways that it means to engage with other people. It's like this over-reliance or over-dependence on other people, this sort of codependency and having to co-create when there's some things that you can only create on your own. That's what I'm getting. And with the Knight of Swords here, it's emphasizing the Queen of Swords to the Seven of Cups, is using this sort of very logical, decisive, cutting mentality to address and move away from the possibilities that aren't actually possibilities, that will not lead to success, will not lead to emotional fulfillment. That is a kind of steeped in deception, self-deception, either deception by other people or yourself. But this energy is what's gonna cut away. It's gonna allow you to like actually successfully move towards it. And this is so interesting. So I welcome a clear vision and inspired action. You can see here, oh my gosh, they're like literally the same card. Kind of, two birds. But it's emphasizing this Knight of, like I just said, like I welcome clear vision and inspired action. That's what's gonna get you forward. I'm gonna read what that means because I think that's so perfect. So, a seed of passion and desire lives within each of us. This seed is our spark, a voice that reminds us of who we are at our core. It keeps us on track, inspires our mission, and creates clarity. The eagle is strong medicine. She can soar to great heights and intuit the winds of change while maintaining a clear perspective and grounded connection to the earth. When your vision is clear and you know what you want, taking inspired steps forward feels more effortless. If things are not clear yet, if things are not yet clear, the sincere act of asking and listening will lead you there. Imagine you're an eagle soaring over the majestic landscape that make up your life. Embrace all you've created and acknowledge your journey. This bigger picture, bird's eye view, can help steer you as you welcome clear vision and inspired action. Yeah, so it's asking you to look at things in an objective manner, in a way that isn't so emotionally bound to other people. All right, so your Gemini season overall message, and Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. So you have perseverance and gift. So what I saw is I got the message of know that you're a gift and you don't have to, survive other people's shit in order to be shown and given that validation. Like I said, going back to the Empress card. It's like knowing that you're a gift, and who receives the pieces of you are the people who you don't have to endure. They're the people who are energetically mutual and reciprocal. Yeah. So your tarot cards are the Moon reversed, Two of Cups, and the World. So this is emphasizing sort of this clarity being found. I'm gonna, y'all, the Two of Cups came again. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? What the fuck? Oh, y'all, this is so cool. Okay, I'm just like stoked because I was like, your clarity is being found around what you want to be connected to in terms of your passion. Finding a balanced connection in terms of your passion, romantic life, friendships. This balance is being achieved, and this double Two of Cups. This is rad. Like, look at this. It's this feeling of being emotionally stable. And this is during Gemini season. So it's just like this emotional fulfillment and a healthy dependence on other people. Or a healthy way that of connecting people that isn't codependent, that is mutual, that is balanced. Like I said, being that you're a gift, and who you give your pieces to are people who should be valid, or who should be legit. The people who are the real. They're the people who are there, And this is so cool. And with the World card, it's just like, I think moving towards this connection is going to help you end a chapter. Y'all, you see this? Like, these are the cards that came up. The Lovers, the Two of Cups. Like, what? Y'all, this is going to be a good period. Let me emphasize again. This is Gemini season. And this is May 21st to June 20th. So, I'm like, you see this? So this is some good, beautiful energy. This connection is going to allow you to end the cycle of this, you know, reliance on unhealthy people, these toxic relationships, toxic workplaces. This is going to be a very powerful chapter, that closing of a chapter. And I'm just like so caught up in my words now. Like, I just saw the Two of Cups and Lovers. That has never happened to me before. Like, what? That's so cool. I'm like dying right now. Okay, let me calm down and finish this reading. But yeah, I can't even say more to that. So your card, your advice period for this time period. My dreams are real, and magic are real. Magic is real, and anything is possible. I'm like, should I just, I want to read it, but it's just like, anything is possible. Anything is possible once you know, are a little bit more clear about what possibility could look like. You know, opening the doors and not, you know, holding it adjacent. You have the whole door open. You have everything that you want in the way, and everything you want that makes sense for this the state that you're in. All right, so. Yeah. Okay, so that's your reading. If this resonates, if this feels good, if you want to know more details about what's going to happen during spring equinox season, or just like any questions at all, hit me up for a personal reading at my website, truthsexchange.tumblr.com, and you know, we'll talk it through. And yeah, so I have the full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my Instagram and also on my website. So yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.